Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. And I'm in my virtual environment right now, somewhere in Japan, from what I could see. And this is my home in Japan. Isn't this nice? I decorated it myself. Got a nice little koi pond over there. And you can see all the fine woodwork and the plants, the bamboo trees, even the fish over there. See the fish? They're over there. But I want to thank all the fine people that had made comments saying that the Quest 2 is very interesting, and some people said, I have to get one of these things. Now, the reason I introduce you to the VR is because Vacation Station TV has always promised to take you to different places. And the cool thing is, I don't even have to get a plane ticket, and I can take you all over the world, which I'm about to do, to take you to some places probably you've never seen before. And you can easily do that. You have your little control panel here, and it tells you what you can do. You could take a photo, or you could record. You could cast it to your phone or your TV, very simply. And I'm just going to go up here. I'm going to go to YouTube VR. And this will give you kind of like a big screen TV at first to look at. And you can see all the cool different places you can go. And all the stuff on YouTube, and there's other places. You don't just have to use YouTube. But I want to take you on 360 videos. And you can go to Bangkok, Venice, Albululia. I don't know where that is, so that's new to me. It's a new one to me. You go to Castle Ruins, hot air balloon, and skydive. We'll be taking you on a few of those later on. Just to kind of give you an idea. You want sports? There's sports right there. You can watch stuff in 8K. You can watch concerts. There are a lot of places to see and a lot of things to do. This is a fun tool, and it's also a fun toy for the whole family. If you're up here in the Smoky Mountains, and let's say your day has come to an end, or maybe it's raining and you guys are in your cabin or in your travel trailer, your motorhome, wherever it is, even your hotel room, even in your car, you could put on your headset and you can share the video with other people around you. You could do it via the phone or via your TV. Let's go to London. Quite a few comments on the Quest 2 video that I did. And people said, gee, it kind of looks a little cartoonish. Well, the intro is cartoonish. And it's just designed to get you familiar with the controls, like I have here in my hands that you can see, the controls. If you're righty, you have control to the right side. You just click it to the left, and you have left side, or you go back to the right side. But I'd like to show you something in 360 degrees London. So why don't we go to London and take a quick look, and I'll take you to a few other places so you can see what this Quest 2 can do. And the reason I do it is because if you're on vacation, you got the family, or maybe you're just by yourself or with your wife or whatever, and it could be a rainy day or blustery day, or maybe the day is done and it's late at night, and you go, well, I really don't want to watch TV. Is there anything else we could do? Sure, let's travel the world. Let's really enjoy our vacation. We're up here in the Smoky Mountains. Why not go to London? Let's check it out.
Welcome to London. Our tour begins with the London Eye, Europe's tallest observation wheel. It's the most famous scenic viewpoint in the capital, with a height of 135 meters. Starting at Big Ben, that is hidden under the scaffolding, we invite you to have a ride on a double-decker through Westminster Bridge. This kind of bus is a convenient way to have a look at the city and its main sights. Look at the sky. Airplanes are leaving colorful trails behind them in honor of the Queen Elizabeth II's birthday. On this bridge, there's always a lot of tourists and attraction points with a bagpipe among them, one of the most ancient musical instruments and the national instrument of Scotland. Tower Bridge is a marvel of engineering. With a total length of 244 meters, it opens within a minute. Even then, pedestrians could cross the river through a special walkway. But since 1982, these walkways have been used as a museum and a viewpoint. The tower is one of the most ancient buildings in London. It's believed to be founded by William I. For more than 1,000 years, it had been a fortress, a palace, a treasury, an armory, the royal mint, a prison, and an observatory. In the 13th century, one of the towers served as a menagerie with a bear that went fishing in the Thames. We're in front of the Westminster Scholars' War Memorial and Westminster Abbey, a beautiful Gothic church. The Abbey, together with the Palace of Westminster, was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987. The Abbey is a traditional site for the coronation events and a burial place for British monarchs. Feast your eyes on its country yard, surrounded by cloister galleries. Unfortunately, the main premises are prohibited to be photographed, even with a mobile phone. In front of us is the famous Buckingham Palace. It was built as a private residence for the Duke. Afterwards, it was acquired and rebuilt by King George III, and it became the official residence of the British monarchy on the accession of Queen Victoria only in 1837. In London, there are many wild animals, such as squirrels, parrots, foxes and deers, that are getting on well in this metropolis. We were lucky to meet a squirrel in Hyde Park. In Trafalgar Square, there's a National Gallery that is among the world's 5 most popular art museums. One can visit it like many other London museums, free of charge. On top of the 17 meters high Ludgate Hill, there is St. Paul's Cathedral. It is the 5th Christian church on this site. One of the previous was destroyed by the Vikings. Others were burned down in a fire. The present cathedral was completed in 1708.